One of the most versatile ingredients in your cooking arsenal is a well-made chicken stock. The main difference between a broth and a stock is that the stock is made with animal bones, which adds collagen from the connective tissues and the tasty fat that remains after you remove most of the meat from the carcass. I want to show you how to make an incredibly easy chicken stock from a whole hen, but first we need to break down the parts. I really tried filming the steps for you, but working around the camera proved incredibly difficult, and after watching my hairy arms mangle this poor animal, I decided it was best to leave you in far more capable hands. So anyways, there's nothing sexier than watching Gordon Ramsay break down a chicken. How can you compete with this? The most important things to remember are use a very sharp knife and work around the joints. What you want to do is snap them apart from each other and then run your knife right between them. After 2 or 3 chickens, you'll be doing this with no problem. Using the whole chicken is the way to go. First, it's cheaper than buying it in parts, and it comes with the giblets. The giblets generally include the neck, the heart, kidneys, and sometimes the gizzard. Most people throw these out when they buy a chicken, but that's a mistake. These giblets will add amazing flavors to your stock, not to mention a healthy dose of vitamin A, B12, folate, and iron. So, in a skillet over medium-high heat, we're going to start browning the carcass and the giblets. Browning the parts will add a smoky flavor to the stock, which I think is essential. Alright, so while that's working, I'm going to search for any additional items I can add to my stock. So for example, garlic has some large cloves in it, but then there's usually a bunch of smaller ones that are the pain in the ass to peel because they're so tiny. Just add all those little fuckers in there. Add the shell, anything about the garlic that you would normally throw away, just add all that shit in there. Carrots is another one. The ends and the tips that you normally throw away, keep them. Throw that shit into the stock as well. Onions. If you got any onion pieces around, any shells of onions, just don't throw it away. Throw that in the stock. Just keep cooking them until they start developing color. That dark shit you see at the bottom of the pan, that's gonna add amazing flavors to this stock. Next, I'm gonna add as much water as I can into this pot. I'm also gonna go ahead and toss in some basil and then some fresh rosemary and cilantro. In order to add richness and complexity to the stock, I always add these 3 ingredients, which for me are essential. A couple dashes of soy sauce, fish sauce, and a small drizzle of sesame oil. Now cover and simmer for about an hour. When you're done, just let it cool and strain out the solids. Is it strain out the solids or strain out the liquid? Well, wait, doesn't matter. Just strain it and eat it, do whatever you want with it. Stupid.